Hi, thanks for joining me today. So, I'm going to show you how to create or design a website from scratch. This is no code, you don't even need to code anything. So, let's get started. The other day, if you watched my last video, we designed this website right here. So, today I'm going to start from scratch. So, we are going to go to First, the things you need to do is to open a new tab. Make sure you're using your laptop, really. And go to card.co, card.co. Click on it and sign up. Because I'm already logged in, that's why you can see open dashboard. But if you're not logged in or you don't have an account, just create an account. It's very easy and you can start. So this is my dashboard. So I have a pro account. So what you have to do if you don't have a pro account is to start from free. So you can watch the last video. I'm going to pin it so that you can start from there and come back to this one. So click on new sites. We are going to create a website without a template today as promised. So help me God. Let's do this. So let's select blank page. Nothing. We're going to start from scratch. Right, so we are here. Now the reason why you're seeing this is a different color. This is a page, and this right here outside is the background. And this is a page. This is where everything is going to be inside. Now there are styles to these pages. I can make it a tall box. I can make it a white box. I can make it default. Let's leave that default so it carries the same color with the background. So I don't need to change the color, right? So let's do this. But first, let's change the background color to white, shall we? Yes, we shall. F. This is white color. So this is our page. Let's increase the width. Okay. This is a default. The horizontal. Let's increase the padding so it goes up a little bit. The size and everything. Okay, so we don't need these things right here. We don't need it. So we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna delete this text. Should we delete? No, let's do something. Let's add a container. Okay, this is a container inside a page. Today I want to do something different. I want to make this container to be columns, and I want to add an image in one of the containers, and here I want to add, hold on, let's add the image in this other side while the text is going to be in this other side. I don't know if you understand what I did here. This is a container. I clicked on the plus button, I clicked on container, and it came here. Now the type of container, you can decide to make columns, which I said in the last video. You can decide to like add so many columns as you want, or just make it two. Default is going to be like you're adding one particular thing to the container. So watch my last video to understand more. So now I have two columns. Like I have columns here, two. And one is an image, while this is an untitled site. I mean the text. So let's create this website with this. I'm using the last draft that I used for content writing. And I used AI to generate it, so it's not my website, it's for tutorial purposes. So this is the home page. Now the headline, let's use this. Before you start creating your website, make sure you have everything written out, planned out, where to add this, how to add this, and the rest. Right? Let's upload some image, or an image rather. Which one am I gonna use? So this is too small. So let's edit the image. The width should, yeah, and the height, let's make it a little bit bold. And what else? Let's actually do something with this content. Now, this is a container. So let me add a divider. If you watch my last video, you would understand why I use dividers. Dividers, I use it to like make a space. So let's change the divider color to FFF white so that nobody would know that I used a divider to do something magical here. So let's duplicate. I want this text to be in the middle so that it can rhyme with the picture. You understand the trick right now? See what I just did? So which is pretty cool. So this is it. I feel like something as should I make the container? Let me make the container to be a different color so that we will know what we are doing, because everything is just so white. Background of the container. Let's make it color. Let's change the color to something um something like something like this. If I can get the same color with the picture, that would make sense really, but at the same time I might not. So let me copy the color code of this color we just used and use it for the lines so that it won't show. Just copy and paste. So we are going to use this particular color all through our website containers. All right, we are good to go. Right. So this is our starting. Okay, this image, let me change the height. Okay. Let me start with the container width. I want everything to be in alignment. Okay, pardon. Vertical? No, exactly. This is what I wanted. So the vertical padding, I wanted the container to be the same height with the image, so it doesn't give it a lot of space, right? So that's what I wanted. And then at the same time, the width of the image, it should be the same. I want it to be the same with the whole thing. but maybe I'll just leave it like that because it's not bad really. Okay, I think it's okay. In my last video, I said less of talking and more of action, but at the same time, I can't do this video without talking. I need to show you what I'm doing, but pardon me though. I think this is good already. So the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you some of the things that we need to do, right? The next thing is to add another line, which is a divider. This divider will come under the container, but then we are going to change it to white because the background is white, right? So we are going to have different colors of this website. I mean, maybe two. Let's just say just two. Can we make the width of this container to be max? I'd love it, yes. So that it's not too weird. It doesn't create a weird feeling of some sort, you know. Right. That's perfect this way. Everything is centralized. But then the padding is still somehow good. All right. A line is here. Remember, everything must be inside a page. Whatever you're doing, it must be inside a page. So the next thing is to add a text. Come back here. We are creating our home page. Reduce the size, reduce the weight to medium, and remove this. Welcome to. It's supposed to be different. So what you're going to do is to duplicate this so that the first one will carry this welcome to. And this line shall be duplicated, you know, and it will come under this first one. And then we will increase the size of this one, and then the weight semi-bold or anyhow medium. Welcome to, what should we name this company? Welcome to your company name. Let's leave it like that. I don't have to crack a business name right now. Welcome to your company name. Should we, what should we do with this? Let's see whether we can bold it a little bit with an asterisk, double asterisk on each side. Okay. This text would certainly, let's reduce the width. Let's leave it like that. Our services. We are gonna duplicate this, duplicate the line, carry the line, bring it over here, and then paste what we just copied. But then we are going to remove our services, Control X, which is cut, then come over here, duplicate this, bring it over here under the line and paste. We can maybe just give it a little bit of underline. Underline. But then these our services, we might actually come here and make it a list instead of what we just wrote here. So let's copy this, all this, remove all these things. Oh, okay. Copy, come here, highlight all of them and paste. That's all you gotta do. Then delete this. Now see what just happened here, but the bullet points is white in color. So let's change it. Let's change the color to black. All right. So this is much better. So the next thing we're going to do right here, get started today. So it's going to be a button. So we need our divider to be double. And then plus button, plus icon, oh, plus whatever, then buttons. We only need one button. And to edit that button, we need it to be in the middle. So let's go to the alignment. We need it in the center, which is the middle. So let's change the button name to get started today. Oops, where did we go? Okay, get started today. Oh, I did a control. I don't really like how the button looks. So let's change it to, let's do a little bit of corner, center rounding to corner it a little bit. So it looks good, you know. And then the height would at least be a little bit matured. And the color, make sure your container color is the same with all your buttons before you look like what I don't know, or your website looks like what I don't know. So we are copying this color code and we come back here. I feel like starting from scratch is much better and stress-free. Do you agree? I mean, if you have watched the other video of mine, you would understand what I mean. Oh, I mean the background paste. But then the text color is gonna be black, definitely. The label. And then the label weight is gonna be, thicker. You can choose any font you like, but let's leave everything on default. We don't have to change, but there are so many fonts here you can choose from. Appearance, normal. Everything is set, right? So we are done with the home page. for now. We can come back here. This is our about page. So let's do something here. We need our divider to make a space for us. Duplicate the divider. Now let's enter a good part. Now we are going to have a control. After this control, you're going to have another divider. I have an airplane flying over my roof every single time. um, okay, this is a section, right? And we're going to name this section. Remember where I clicked? I clicked on plus button and I clicked on control to give me this section. This is an about section. So let's name it about. About. So that's it. So let's see whether we can do a container again. We can do a container. And this container right here is going to be pretty cool. Let me add a divider so that you can. No. I don't know what this is doing. Go back. Remove. Container. Let me bring this container up so we can have a line here. In space. Alright, so this is empty. I don't want it to be column like the other ones. I want it to be scroll down. I want the background to be image. I want it to be image. So let's upload an image again. For the how many times? Let's upload this image. Remember, I've already used these images in my, not remember though, you'd see I'd already used these images, some of this in the other website, and in my main website, you'd see them. I do not like the height, so let's increase it. Good. There was something I told you last time if you watched my video. I said when you come down under the image, under the background setting, you'd see something like parallax. It's going to be cool when you are just have something like this. We are scrolling up, it's overshadowing the image, and we are scrolling down, same thing happens. So let's add the text here. Add the text, come back here. We could just see welcome. Let's just say welcome to our company where diversity, where equal diversity, I don't know, how did they say that? Where we uphold a good culture. All this while, we've not edited the the mobile view. So you're going to see what a mess that would be. But let's reduce the width of this image so it doesn't get too close to the image. All right, this is good. But at the same time, let's increase the line spacing a little bit and the width semi-bold. Let's increase the size. And let's do something here about the color. The color is black, but let's add a gradient. I talked about last time. A gradient actually is very good. Let's add a gradient. To add this gradient, you can use anything you want. Okay. The gradient is going to be super cool to make it two colors. Everything is on that. Immediately you click on the text, you see all the settings. You can change up anything you want. Just play around it. That's just the creativity. Now let's change up the angle of the gradient. What angle do we want it? Angle 45? Okay. Now we're going to play with the stops. Stop 1. Let's do something. No, we don't want it. Stop 2. Let it come here. Stop 1. Now the angle. Let's push it over here. Let's do 180. That means this one is going to be here. And step 2. Angle. Let's leave it at, let's just leave it at, let's just leave it at 45, really. Or do something about it. Let me see what happened here. We can actually decide to leave it like this. This is like amazing. I love this color mixture. It's more beautiful than mine, right? Let's leave it like this. This is, oh my god. Okay, I love this, really. I think it only works in one line, not in two lines, because mine was just Precious Carlo and it was one line, so it's really gave me that two color mixture. So this is what you can do with gradient. Oh, I'm loving this. Right, so okay, so the second thing here is to add a text. Remember, your appearance must always be in none. Watch my last video to understand more. So our theme, let's copy everything. We're gonna split it. Now we do not want a gradient in this one, so let's remove it. None. And also we do not want the width, medium, size. line spacing, normal. Make sure the size is compatible, like the size is what you use in all the sizes of your website. The size of your text must be the same, 1.25. 1.25, correct. All right. So let's duplicate this. Click on the first one and add our theme. We should increase it a little bit. We might not have to cross-check again for the size, but make sure you cross-check in your own. Double asterisk just to make it bold. We don't want to use the other bold. So, but we need a line here to divide. The line have to come. Now there is a trick here. For example, this is a text and I want to add a line and I don't want the line to go somewhere else. I'll just click on where I want the line to be under. Like this text, I'll click on this text, click on plus, add a divider. The line must surely come under, right? That's a trick. I already have a divider, so let's delete this one. So this is it. Now, oh, I needed to add our story first. Okay, we can switch it. The first one is our story. Copy and duplicate this. We don't have to go ahead to start it again and again and again. Our story, and this is our theme. So you just drag it down and then click here and do what you did before, divider. So it divides the whole thing. So you see what I did? Simple, easy. And then this also needs a divider. And then what else? Our theme. Oh, we already have our theme here. So our approach. Our approach. So this would definitely be a list. Let's check something. I want to bold that part. Good, it worked. I love this. Refine. Double asterisk. Okay, let me show you something under each text or anything you're doing. There are markdowns here. These are the supports you need. If you want it to be italic, if you want it to be underlined, if you want it to strike, if you want it to highlight, follow these samples here. So we are using this double asterisk to bold each of the points. So for refine, Control 8, double, Control 8. Not Control, Shift 8, sorry, Shift 8. I don't know why Control is on my mouth. Shift 8, because I'm using, I don't know, I think My keyboard is a US keyboard. I don't know. Asterisk. My asterisk is number 8 in my keyboard. Double asterisk. Double asterisk. Understand. Double asterisk. Right. So we've done a wonderful job. People travel by night a lot. Another airplane is flying. Okay. I used to travel by night too, so it's normal. All right. We've done something amazing here. But there is a trick I'm going to show you also. If, for example, you want any of this to have unique lines, unique colors, like, I don't know, let me show you something. For example, you want this container, you want a container to be here, and you want it to be of color. Background, yeah, I passed it already. Color. And you want the color to be this. And then you want it to, the height must be reduced. And then you want to add this. You can actually add this thing here and add this one here under it. So it will give you different shades. Let's copy this color. DE, DE, DE. Do you get it? This is good. You can actually duplicate this if you want to. And now because a line is here, you can, let me show you example of it in my website. If it's gonna load fast. Okay, this is my homepage network. This is my homepage. Let me show you. Example is this section right here. I used container of different color to do this. So it gives it different shades, white, this, white, that, and all that. And it's so pretty. So that's what I'm talking about. Okay, I think are we done? Why choose us? I think, okay, let's duplicate this and do that thing. You see what I mean? It has given you a good color shade. So you can use a divider to actually divide to make it bolder. If you want to make the white line bolder, this is it. And it's so good. Just copy and paste. That's it. And thank God this is a list. So we don't have to bother ourselves. Right. I think we are done with this. So let's add a button. And the button is going to be contact us. Button contact us. and then the contact us link. Maybe if you have a booking link or something else, that is what is going to be here. So that's it. And then the next page is going to be the services page. But then I told you something. Let me just make an example. We're not talking about portfolio today. Let me just make an example. If you don't want your services page to be in your home page and you want it to be different, let's do something about it. Services. So right now we are going to have a divider after the button, double divider, then control. That control is a section break. Divider, so it can give us space. So this control here, the name is going to be services. So let's start. For example, I can say blog post. If you want it to be like my website, which you must not really do it like my website, you don't have to. You don't have to copy me, right? So if you want it to be an image and a text, you do a button. For example, let's choose, oh, sorry, you do a container. Let's choose this container right here and make it, let me add a divider under the button so we can have, okay. Let's do something here. You can do two columns while one is text. The other is an image. Come over here. And then the text is going to be blog posts. You can decide to, oh, not the text, sorry. It's going to be a button. It's a button, not a text. A button. So you can link something to it. So we can change up the button color since the button is already well, every button do not have to be, let's just do something about it anyway. Label, button name, blog posts. So we need something here. We need a divider, and that divider must come in front. Divider color DE. It has to be the same color with the stuff. Then the button width, let's increase it a little bit. Good. The container height, I want it to be reduced. That means the image must also be reduced to fit into whatever we want to use it for. I'll delete some of this. The divider is used to do wonders however you want it. So you can add an image here if you want to. For example, let me add my image. You cannot design a website with your mobile phone. So get a laptop, please, or an iPad. But a laptop would work. So this is what we did here. So this is your services page. So you can duplicate this as much as you want. Duplicate, duplicate. So for example, you can duplicate and add anything you want. For example, this is a blog post and you want to link this text. When somebody clicks on it, the person will find more information, right? Let me show you what to do. You create another section. Let's duplicate this line. You create another section, which is a control. And then you name this section blog post. If not, it's not going to work. It must link to blog post. No spacing. Blog posts. Yes, added. And then the text under it would be blog posts underline. I want it to be in the center. So let's go to alignment, center. Then let's do a divider and let's do a text. Let's recopy it. Let's paste it here. So this is the blog post section. So now what you are going to do is to come to this thing, this button. Then the URL is going to be hash blog posts. So that whenever somebody clicks on this blog post, it will take the person to read more information about that service. Make sure you have a call-up button below this, which could be book a call or whatever you want it to be there. As I said, do not copy my pattern. If not, you're copying my website. I will sue you for copying me. So that would be contact us button. Contact us. All right, that's it. That is it. That's how you duplicate it for all of the rest. Let's add a divider here so it gives it space. So there's nothing much to talk about this here. So yeah, in the home page, let's go back to do something. We can decide to come here and do some magic. Uh, yeah, we made a mistake here. Let's do something already. Okay, let's do something here. Let me duplicate this. So what I will do is to carry this container, push it under here, so that I will have a space here for my buttons. So the trick, right? So let's create some buttons here, up here. Okay, no, let's create the button down so that we can go back and finish it up. But first, the buttons need to be, the width should be smaller. So we can add as many buttons as we want. We need just 3. So the first button will be home. The second button will be about. And the third button will be services. All right. Make sure that the URL matches all of your sections you created, services. If not, and anyone you click will not work. URL, about URL has to be hash about, and your homepage URL has to be hash home. So let's make a simple gradient with this and see what's up. But then, like I said, your buttons should be D E D E D E, and the label will be black. Let's create a gradient, and the gradient color, does it have where I can create a gradient? Yes, it does. Thank God. Okay, let's do the gradient black. What's happening here? All right, let's just do it here. So what we are going to do is to change the angle. You can play around it if you want to. I want it to be, oh, because the angle here was already I wanted it to be down. All right, good. So we've done something here. Gradients are so good, it helps. So let's carry this up. You are meant to be up, 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 up. Right. This is your space. But then the buttons, let's reduce the width. Oh, okay. Okay, this is something. Exactly. No, not this. Alignment. Left. I want it to be on the left. So let's do this double. But we will do something here. Let's carry this particular one down. We are going to do something. I told you something about it being somewhere. Let's carry it here. Then something is going to be here. Let's create a section named menu. So we are creating this for the Android. Oh, sorry, for the mobile version. What am I doing? Divider. So let me show you the mobile. This is the mobile. This is exactly how it's going to look like this, right? So the section, we are going to name it menu. This is a menu for the this thing. And then the visibility, if it doesn't need it. Right. So like I said, make sure we're not going to touch this mobile. If you watch my previous video, you will learn how we were able to edit the mobile view. So let's do something around here. Let's add something here. Let's add an icon. And that icon should come to the right hand side. So icons, let's choose the type of icon we want. It's going to be M. Then let's do something here. Okay. Yes, we are there already. We are going for this one, not the light one. You can decide to do the light one if you want to, or the thick one if you want to. Or let's do the light one. No, let's do the thick one. Now the size of the menu, we can increase the size like this. So this is going to be hash menu. Easy peasy. Did I say easy peasy? What is easy peasy? God. All right. So don't mind me. I'm just I'm just excited because this is gonna be cool. But there's a problem though. Sometimes when this website loads, this one would follow load and to be a problem. But anyway, let's change the visibility to only mobile. Visibility to mobile only. And this one, the visibility to desktop only. So when I go to the mobile view, we are going to see this only for mobile. So when you click on this, this will not show in the mobile. So when you click on this thing in the mobile view, it will show you the stick top of this like this. That's the menu, which is cool. But in my last video, I showed you how to maintain this particular menu that is straightforward and open in both this one right here. I showed you how to maintain it open in both websites, desktop view and mobile view. I love it this time because the other one was giving me issues, which is the menu three lines. So let's go back and finish our website. Network, please, I beg you, please. Oh, okay. Thank God. All right. So let's finish our website. I think we are done with most of this. Now, the thing we did not do is to start our website with a control after the menu. And that control must be header end. That should even be the first one, the header marker, because it marks the end of this menu. Oh, sorry, mistake. This wasn't supposed to be here, but let's push it. Let's push it to the about. Okay. So after this one, let's add another control and name it about, because we already have an about here, just so that we will fulfill all righteousness. Because in my last video I told you it wasn't necessary, but you can add it just to fulfill all righteousness, you know. So this is it, header end. Make sure the header end is there because it's the beginning of this whole thing down, and this is the end of the menu. So after everything you've edited, make sure, let's add a divider. Make sure you have a section called the footer start. It's not a section break, it's the footer marker, footer start, which is the starting point of our footer. So our footer, we can decide to, let's duplicate this line. We can decide to add a container. And in this container, we can do colon. We can do colons of text. Let's increase the height of our footer a little bit. So I think something is here in the contact page. Let's copy it. Some people call me night owl. The time right now is 1:08 a.m. 1 in the midnight, because I feel like everywhere is going to be quiet and there is no distraction, only airplanes flying up and down. It's not bad. So the contact information, let's say get in touch. So this get in touch text is going to be different. So if we are duplicating this one will not be too big, just like the other one. So let's reduce the text. You don't have to put your address, my fellow people. Do not put your address if you don't want to. If you have a physical company with an address, you can put it if you want to. But if you don't have, you're not obligated to. Did I speak the English correctly? Or I did not? You gotta know that. Well, I'm not too funny, but sometimes I think I am. So let's do it. See the left. Good. Amazing. And the other side, we can add the office hours. If you don't have an office hours, it's cool. It's okay. All right. We can duplicate this and put it somewhere under the office hours. All right. I think we should make this one to the anyway, let's do something about it. Let's just carry the alignment to the left really. This other alignment is in the middle. Let's see whether we can carry it to the right. And this one to the right, or indent all of it. Maybe we shouldn't. Alignment to the right. Well, maybe. So that's just it. But make sure you are adding your CC, whatever. Let's add a divider here. Or maybe not. Delete. Bring this outside. And decide to put the alignment in the middle, center. Then you'd say 2014. Oh, 2024. 2024. C in bracket, right? Is this in bracket? I don't know. How did they do that thing? Your name, etc. All rights reserved, blah blah blah, all the stuff, right? That is it. If you want to, I don't know if I got it right, but when you go to my website, you'd see. So this is it. Our footer stats is already here. So this footer stat is going to be the in all the sections. Let's check our mobile view and see what we have done. Just imagine the mess. As I said, make sure this is in alignment. Let's try to do something here by making the mobile. Make sure it is manual. Switch it to manual before you edit anything. So if we are to do default, that means we're going to edit this thing to be like this, so that it can be in the same line and in the same format with the website view. You see? So you can reduce this right up a little bit more and all that. So that's just it. Now, like I said, make sure you edit the mobile view alongside the website. So let's see what we have designed really. Have we not done something amazing here? Let's see what we did. So let's, I think I've shown you everything I said I was going to show. Did I? No, I forgot something. Um, I forgot to show you something about gallery. Yes. For example, this is it. And I want to show you something here. What our customers have to say. The text is going to be in the middle, center, which is the alignment, center. And the write-up, let me see if the appearance is normal. I mean the size. Make sure the size is generalized in all the bigger text. It's the same. But for the sake of this, let's leave it that way. For example, you want to add something. You want to add a review in your homepage. Let's add a divider first. So all you have to do is to click on the plus and click on gallery. Simple. The gallery, you can decide to add several galleries. 2, 3. Let's just stick to 3, right? Now, under this, let's see. Yes, this mode under it is going to be a light box. Now, a light box, it's something that, and make sure all of the images, click on protect people from downloading the images if you don't want people to download images. And you can show the captions of it or not if you don't want to. But when you click on show captions, make sure you activate. Hold on. There should be a place to activate the caption. Yes, captions and all that. But let's forget about that now. So now, let's add an image and duplicate and see so that you can see what I'm talking about here. Image. Accept. You have to add the images one after the other so that it's in alignment with each. Let me show you what Lightbox actually does. Okay. Anyways, that means we don't need a third one. But if you want to add a third one, that's perfect. Like I said, don't delete it from here because you delete everything. Delete each one under each one. So this is it. The Lightbox mode is activated. Okay, leave it to dark. So this is it. What our clients have to say. Add all your reviews in the gallery. You can reduce the size, you can increase the size if you want to, all right? So let's just let's underline this. Okay, so this gallery, it should have a divider so that the footer is not going to be too close. Okay, I think I've shown you the gradient, I've shown you this gallery. What else did I not show you? I think I wrote it down. I have to check. Yeah, I've showed you the mobile navigation bar, text with gradients, link with embedded link. Oh yeah. Um, my service section, I already showed you how I designed it. How I embed videos on a website. Oh my god, a lot of things really. Okay, for example, under this thing for the website view, let's do divider and let's do text. The text have to be left alignment, left, and the size should definitely reduce to 1.5. So let's do something here. For example, you want somebody to visit your portfolio. You can say, or book a call, a call. So this book a call right here. Now, linking a text, all you have to do is to follow this thing. Follow this thing. Now you do this block here. I don't know what this is called. Is it a square bracket something? You must begin with a square bracket, and then don't add any space. Then this kind of brackets and the link. For example, I want to link it to HTTPS, my website, preciouscarlo.com. Close the bracket. .com slash. You see, it immediately gives you this. So whenever I click on this, when I publish, it's going to show me or take me to that website. This is it. Like, this is it. We watch this to find out. Like, okay, now the next thing is gonna be how to embed your videos. For example, you have a YouTube video or a video you want to embed, and then maybe after what your clients are saying, you can just under divider embed a video. Embed. Let's embed. Let me add this in. Let me add this. But if you really want it to be, let's add it to, let me add it to a container so that I can embed it better. Let me add it to a container so that I can make the contents in the middle. Contents, the content width. Let me make it in the middle. So now this thing right here is going to be a code I will embed. And the code is this script. So let me go to my YouTube. Let me go to my YouTube, youtube.com. And this is loading so slow. And let me go to my channel. What's happening? Network problem or what? Maybe I should just go here and get it because I don't want to waste time there. Let me go to my website and get the video that I want to use. Scroll down. I don't know if it's network or lagging or something else. So this is definitely the last video that oh, not this. Anyway, I'm supposed to click on watch on YouTube. Take me to YouTube. So like this is one of my videos that talks about you should watch this video. Really, you should watch this video because it will help you to plan your business, grow and scale. It's a very important video. You need to watch this particular video. You need to watch it. So the network today is slow, I'm sorry. So now let's click on share. You can click on share the video and you're gonna see embed. So immediately you click on the embed, it generates a code for you. Let's copy the embed code. We are back to the website. Compute, or paste the code. So this is the code. So this is, we've pasted it. So that is all. That is all we need. That is how you embed videos. So I've shown you most of the things. It's going to be like this, but when you publish this website, it's going to show you the main video. So now let's publish. We are going to name this new website. Make sure your description and your name is accurate so that it will help SEO. Like when you search for my name on Google, definitely the front page should include my website, my YouTube, and some other things that are important. Now, if you have a free account and you don't have a domain name, if you have a free account, you are not going to see this publish the custom domain because you are not allowed to until you get a pro card version. But if you're on the free account, you can literally just use your name. Let's say your name is Divine, smaller, Divine Samuel. No. Anyway, let me use my name. Let me use Precious Carlo. Then it will show you whether the name is available or not. It's available because I already removed it from the other draft I did. So it's very much easy, right? Your name .card you're going to be promoting the company name, but it's good because you're not paying for this website. It's free. You've viewed a few websites. So let's publish. I can't wait. I hope we did not make a mistake like the last one because I knew we were going to make a mistake and correct it. I wanted to show you how to correct it. But let's see what happened here. We should have a good website here. View site. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh, okay. This space here is not supposed to be there, but let's see. We have a website anyway. Oh, I did not do this. It's still loading. Okay, let me show you something. This thing's actually an issue. This menu here is an issue because until this website loads completely, this is not going to be removed. But because I'm recording, my website loading is very slow. So this is supposed to be on the mobile version, not on the not on the you know. Oh my god. Network is really something else today. Okay, let's just do something. It's removed. Have you seen it's removed now? Because the website have loaded completely and it waste time. That was what happened to my old website. So elevate your brand, this, that. We have it. Now let me show you what this light box does. If I click on it, it's going to enlarge for me to read more information or to read more, like for it to enlarge for me to read. If the text are smaller, that's what light box does, and it's so good. Like it's really cool, right? So let me show you what this does. Book a call. It's literally going to be straight to my website because I linked it to my website. Ta-da! All right. Let's go back to the new website with you. Now, let's check out the uh, what happened here? Something actually went wrong somewhere. Something went wrong somewhere. Something went wrong somewhere. Something went wrong somewhere. We're gonna correct it. But at the same time, look at the video that we um, embedded, and this is where it's. So normally you have to make sure and my color choice is not really cool. I don't want to use a a word that is not acceptable. So you can use a color that is mature, beautiful, and all that. Look at the gradients we did here. So let's see whether we can fix something here. Our about. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see what's wrong. Okay, so like I really got to understand there was a problem somewhere. So what happened was this menu we did not set it to change to only mobile view. I don't know what network is doing today tonight. So this is supposed to be only for mobile. So the settings is only going to be for mobile. Let me change the visibility to mobile only. That's it. And this menu, it shouldn't have, I think it's already set. It shouldn't have a header, it shouldn't have a footer. So the next thing I forgot to mention, really sorry, is that I needed to add an icon here. And that icon is a cancel icon. Let me show you what it means. Let me go back to C. Cancel or cancel or whatever. Cancel light. So it's going to help, like for example, you clicked on the three lines and you want to go back. This is what will show the X. It will cancel. So what you're going to do here, the URL is this browser colon back. Browser colon back. So it's going to go back to how it was. So what we are going to do again here is that we're going to bring this thing down. Let's see whether this is supposed to, this icon, it belongs to the menu. It's not supposed to be up there. I think, let's see what happens. I think that's one of the mistakes I made before in my old website. This is menu. These are for the menus. It's not supposed to be up there. So these are mobile only, mobile only, mobile only. So when you go to the mobile, it's going to be row like this. Let's do this one to be up. It's going to be row line. So when you click on this thing, it shows you here. Then it will show you this thing to click and go back to the home page. So now, another mistake I made that brought this about section to the home page was this. Look at this section. This is about. So I made a mistake. Instead of writing home in the home section, I wrote about. That was because I was like, what happened? We've created a beautiful thing. So let's change it to home. Show in section view. It will only show us the home page, which is amazing. Go back. So now, but this thing, I want this thing to, I don't know if it's possible for this thing to change up a bit. Add already vertical padding. Yes, good. Oh my God, God gave me this wisdom. So this vertical padding is too much up, so I had to reduce it a little. This is good. The padding vertically is reduced, which is good. So down here, another thing down here is to remove this thing, this divider. Delete. This color combination is just there. When you are creating a website, make sure you use your color themes. Color themes. Go to Canva. You can find a color theme that matches a group of colors that would help you. So I think we are done with what went wrong. We should be done, please. No more mistakes. We should be done with what went wrong. All right, so let's publish again and see what happens. View site. Good. Oh my God, that thing is not showing anymore. It's not showing the 3 lines of. I think that was the mistake I made when I created my first website. No, as you grow and so it's supposed to be in the menu, and the menu is mobile only, because if it's up here, it's going to show, which would disrupt the whole thing. Wow, like, oh my God, I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. So this is it. This is your homepage. We've created a website from scratch with no guidance, just our head. You can make the whole thing more creative. Let me even show you something else. You can add some gradients to the background, some patterns to the background if you want to. Pattern. You can decide to make it, you can decide to add um, some things, whatever you want to add. You can decide to add, let's add this. Eyes. No. Now, let's add something else. Let's do glass. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is adding a new thing to the website, but what the thing is that your color combination or your color choice do not have to hide the words really. You have to make sure that you have, what's it called? You have containers that would not hide the words like this one. So let's change the pattern. The pattern is beautiful, but it's too revealing, like it's too much. Except there is a chance for us to reduce the pattern size. If there is, which there is none. So we better respect ourselves and do something else. You can decide to add a pattern. You can decide to leave it as you wish, really, as you wish. It's not compulsory. No, no way. Nah, that was not what we wanted. No way. So whatever you want to add, you can decide to add and publish or leave it. So let's review our new website. Let's check the about section. Just take a look at this beauty. This is what Parallax does. Our story, our team, our approach, why choose us, contact us, get in touch, etc. Our services. Let me show you that thing. So this is our services, right? So to learn more about blog posts, this is what we did here. Pay close attention. We did this. You can decide to do it yourself or just forget about it. So this website, rate it. Forget about the color because if you go with the color, you're going to rate me 5. You should rate me 12 over 10. 12 over 10. The color was not given, right? But it was just because of this. Make sure each light box have a title here so that you don't see untitled. So the color is not given at all. Make sure your colors are beautiful, like my website. Choose your own colors. If you steal mine, I'm going to sue you to court. Okay. So choose your own colors. Be unique and creative. Do not copy someone else's color. Be unique. Something you love, something that is attractive, and at the same time, do not cluster a lot of information in your website. It's gonna be, I don't know, it's not gonna be cool at all. So make it. The other video, I talked about a container with a photo, and today is a container that has a text differently and a photo differently in one container. So I wanted to do this, but then the home page, I had to now, the about page, I had to now do this that I did last time. The container with the picture and the text also. So do you prefer this in the home page and about page, or do you prefer this one? So anyone, I'm going to talk about my editing tool later on, but the next video is going to be how to create a portfolio. It should be simpler or not simpler, anyone. I'm going to show you how to create a portfolio website differently, and I'm also going to show you um, maybe another video I'll talk about Canva portfolio. But if you want to have a portfolio website, I'm going to show you how to design a portfolio website. I think I have a note here with some of the ideas and some of the videos that I want to really show you, which kind of like contemplating which one comes first. So I'm going to talk about my tools for productivity in some of my video. Like I have a lot of things really packed up for you guys, a lot of things packed up for you. So watch the next video and watch the previous video if you haven't, and please subscribe to my channel for more videos and insights on a lot of things, skills, tools, business,